What's going on, everybody? And welcome to another episode of Moving the Chains. I am 1/3 of the Big Three, Mr. Mike Wiley, aka the Big 50-yard line, hanging out with my boy Sean and Phil. We're talking Bears today, y'all. Yeah.
Go Bears. Go Bears.
Go
Bear
Bears.
down, I guess.
Bear down.
Go Bears.
Monsters of the Midwest.
I still got the head on. So, hey.
Yeah, I saw that you had the head on, so I'm gonna rock the Bulls.
I'm about no. You rocking the right head, Sean.
Yeah.
I'm about to be rocking the same head you got on in a minute.
Yeah. It's okay,
Just start
Mike.
the show, Mike. Just start, man. Come on, just start.
Look at these super fans.
Man, take this camera off of me, man.
My headset is working. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Well, here we are on another wonderful Wednesday talking about our beloved Bears.
Well, guess what, though, Mike? Matt Nagy has COVID.
Does he really?
Yeah, he got COVID.
He won't be there coaching this game on
Won't
Sunday.
be coaching next game.
Yo,
Prayers
we might
up
actually,
to you.
we
Prayers
might
up to you,
actually
Nagy.
win this next game.
Take as long as you can, Nagy. To get
Man,
Yeah.
take
Prayers
as
up to
long as you
Take as long
can.
because COVID is so serious. So
My
you need
glasses
to
crooked. Why I look like
make
I
sure
got
that
heavy
you
hair?
So
take time
what
to get
do
well.
you have to do? Do you have to do 14-day quarantine though, right?
I think so.
I think for his situation, I think he should probably do a 21-day fast.
I'm thinking he
Yeah,
should at
I'm with
least,
you, Sean.
yeah, I'm
I'm with
thinking he
you.
should
You
at
know.
least do
I'm
21
with you.
days just
Do
to make
21.
sure.
21 Sundays, not
Twen-
21 days.
Yes, I'm with
21 Sundays.
you. I am 100% with you on that.
21 Sundays.
Or 14 Sundays. You don't got to do 14 days, so 14 Sundays.
Man.
That about sums it up.
That about sums it up. You know what's messed up about this game is that if you look at it, it's almost the same thing as the Cleveland game. Almost the same thing. And the reason why I say that is because and this first thing I want to talk about is Coach Nagy, since we're talking about him and COVID. I don't know. Every time they have one of these games, he's like, oh, it's a rough game, but this is a game that you don't hold on to. You don't hold on to this game. You don't look at it. You don't worry about it. It happened, and then you throw it away and you move on and you move on. Let's look at the stats, shall we? First of all, we got smashed 38-3. That looked like a John Madden score.
I don't trip on that one.
That was a Madden score. Now, you look at Fields, Justin had 22, he was 22 for 32 for 184 yards, but he had 3 interceptions, no touchdowns. Brady, of course, he was 20 for 36, he threw for 211, he had 4 touchdowns. When you look at our rushing stats, listen, Herbert, 18 carries, 100 yards. Fournette, he had 15 carries, 81 yards. And then look at our receiving. Herbert again, he had 5 carries for 33 yards. And Goodwin for Tampa Bay had 8 carries, 111 yards for 1 touchdown. I hate Nagy's mentality about these games. And the reason why I say that, and I want to ask you guys the same thing, is that, the whole thing about losing, and I'm not saying losing is always bad, because sometimes when you lose, you learn and you get better. But it seems that in the case of Coach Nagy, or Nagy, whatever his name is, he ain't learning from these games. And it's the same. It's like every time you look at a Bears game now, it's almost cookie cutter. Like he's not learning. They are not evolving or getting better as a team. I don't want to say that they're getting worse, although there are some aspects that's not improving, but it's just like, he keep on talking about, yeah, this is just something that you come back from, but he ain't coming back from these games. He don't improve from them. There's nothing that he learned from that Cleveland game that he's done any differently since that game. And we end up in situations like this. Maybe it's just me. What y'all think? Phil, I'm gonna ask you first. Is it just me?
It's not just
Am I being?
No,
is it just me being that dude, or I mean, because I'm telling you, man, it just don't seem like he learning anything from it, bro.
No, it's not just you. Something that I realized about Nagy last season, and I'm gonna always say this about until he's gone. Nagy don't care what nobody think. Nagy think he's doing a good job. Nagy think he's the smartest man in the room. And I truly believe that he have taken some of the offensive duties back away from Laser. I truly believe that. That's why I wasn't one of those people that was blaming Mitch, because Chicago, y'all see it now. It wasn't Trubisky. Now there's other things that comes with it, offensive line and all that. But if a quarterback is not well prepared or well coached, this is what happens to them. Nagy is not getting that boy prepared. I think Nagy is getting out-coached in these games. And this is my opinion. And my opinion is it's time for Matt Nagy to go. I don't care if the Bears go on a winning streak right now. At the end of the season, Matt Nagy needs to no longer be the head coach of my Chicago Bears.
Them some. No, man. Them some
man.
hard,
I mean,
hard work.
I'm tired of what they're looking at.
But isn't it always the same every year, though? Almost.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot to take. Like I say, we have to get our O-line again. For some reason, man, these past couple of years, we have not been able to get a decent. We had one decent O-line, and I think that was a year we won when he first got here.
Right.
Jason Peters, okay, he's a future Hall of Famer. He's 80 years old. Why did we pick him up? I understand Super Bowl champion, future Hall of Fame, offensive lineman and all. Why is he out there? Because every time he come up against one of those young bulls, they run all over him.
He said 80 years old, Jesus.
He's been in the league like 18 years, man. No, he hasn't been in the league like 18 years for real.
I think you're over-exaggerating with his age
All
just
right.
a little
Just
bit.
check it.
I don't
Just
think
check
he's 80. Sean, what you think, man? Is it Coach Nagy? Is it the problem?
This is what I imagine. I imagine Coach Nagy chilling with the boss, the McCaskies, right? And they're having a discussion over some whatever they drinking. And the discussion is the crowd and the people in the media want Fields in the game. Dalton is our man. And I think they sit back and laugh and say, what we're going to do, we're going to throw Fields out there and we're going to let them see that Dalton is the man, is really who the people want, who really is the right fit for the Bears. And I believe they threw Fields out there as a test, just because the media wanted, just because the fans wanted, but they knew all along Fields wasn't ready for that environment.
No, I don't think so either.
Now, I have to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Because if I remember correctly,
it
wasn't just the media that was clamoring. It wasn't just the fans. I remember two individuals also that was like, they got to put Fields in the game.
Yeah.
They got to put him out there. And what did I say? I said, you know what, y'all? I don't know. And we may, be careful what you ask for.
Yeah. But under this guy, Mike, we might not never find out what this guy's true potential is under Nagy's. Just like I truly feel that we never found out Trubisky's true, what he's really going to turn out to be under Nagy, man. We got to get that man up out of here, y'all.
I think with Fields, I think that he needs a better coach, but at the same time, he's a rookie. And Mike, to your point, he definitely wasn't ready.
No, he wasn't ready.
Phil's mindset, what I could see, he came from his post game interviews, um, his post game interviews. What I see is a man who thinks he's going to have it like he did at Ohio State.
Yeah.
He think he's going to have a system like that. He's going to have the defenders and the O line the way he had it in Ohio State. And the reason I say that because he said a comment that was really rookie-ish. He said, "I'm not used to losing like this." That means that you throwing your O line under the bus because of the fact basically you're saying that they're pretty much, or your Bears team, period. It's the cost of you. It's the reason that you're losing as a quarterback.
Yeah.
And so you got to understand, Fields, if you're listening out there, or somebody listening to tell you, this is not college, brother.
No.
This is the professional league. This is the NFL. You're not going to have it easy like you had it in Ohio.
This ain't the Big Ten no more.
This ain't the Big Ten.
This
ain't your second or third year plan for the Chicago Bears. This is your first year. And until you hear Trevor Lawrence, who's a better QB than you were in college, complaining, I believe you got to be quiet, man, and just get through it and get through this rookie season.
Yeah, because he got the potentials, Mike. He has the potentials to be a good quarterback for us. Yeah. But I think, like Sean said, he's a rookie. He's gonna make rookie mistakes. But like I said, the conditions he's playing under, man, that O line is horrible. Yeah. I gave him credit a couple weeks ago, but I mean, I'm sorry. I believe in seeing things for what it really is. And what happened to all these speedsters we got that can't get no doggone space from nobody?
You know what's funny in regards to the O line, and then we're gonna and since we're talking about Fields, we're gonna talk about him. I think the O line is average at best, right? I think they're average at best. Tampa Bay is just a really good team. And they're a good enough team. And the thing about Tampa Bay is that Tampa Bay is notorious for just literally throwing everything they got at a quarterback. That's just kind of how they play. And so you put that up against an average at best O-line, you're going to have issues. Now, even in that, the other issue is it's Justin himself. He's making really, really rookie mistakes.
Slanging that ball too much.
He's not only that, he's losing the ball a lot. He fumbled the ball 3 times. Just think about it. He fumbled 3 times. And not only did he fumble 3 times, but 2 out of 3 of those fumbles, he lost the ball.
Mike, let me interject.
Go ahead.
Another thing I believe is that I believe that he's going to allow a team to talk him, make him think he's better than what he is, and he's going to leave the Bears. If he don't get better and if he don't start seeing W's, he's going to allow the media and other people in his ears take him from the Bears and make him think he's really better than what he is, and it's going to even get worse for him. So he like you say, he's fumbling and throwing interceptions. That's not all on play calling.
No, that's exactly. That's not all on the play call. Look, he threw for 3 interceptions, and it wasn't like he needs to learn. He needs to learn how to hold on to the ball. And he has to learn how to make better decisions. Mm-hmm. He makes really, like, some plays he make, you be like, man, that was a great play. And then there's other plays you be like, that was just the dumbest thing. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
And I started noticing that like Sean said, there's a little nonchalantness about him.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I think he's
Yep.
definitely spoiled
But can
from
I
his
ask you a
Ohio
question,
days.
Mike? Can I ask you a short question?
Yeah.
Do you think we did that? Meaning,
Yeah.
when I say meaning, we talking about Chicago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we was, I'm
Absolutely.
be real, because I was one of them also. We was kind of
Absolutely.
thirsty for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thirsty for win.
We're
man,
thirsty for a good quarterback, period.
Right.
Mhm.
Period.
So I truly think we gassed them up a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's like, they need me. So
I
it
think
don't
we
matter.
did, because it's just like I said, you know, sometimes you have those rookies that come in, and you have some rookies that come in that are game ready, they're NFL ready, right? And then you have some rookies that come in that they have to, I think, letting them kind of sit for that first year and learning the system and really understand, you know, because the NFL is different than college.
Yep.
It's a different
Way
beast.
different.
It's a different beast. And so kind of letting them sit back and kind of seeing how things is, watching those tapes, learning those nuances, I think it better prepares them for when they actually go out on the field. The one thing I said is that there was nothing that Dalton did wrong that warranted us to want Fields so bad.
No.
Yeah.
We just said we wanted Fields so bad.
We just wanted him so bad. But I'm like, but Dalton ain't playing bad. He's actually
we wanted a quarterback that will move out of the pocket.
Yep.
And make some plays happen. And Fields showed us that the first two games, and then it was like, what happened to Fields?
And I don't know why they're not doing. Sean, I don't even know why they're not even. They're not giving this guy no type of running plays. No. They really trying to make him a pocket passer, and you can't do that with the line that we have. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I think also is that we are, you know, we want so desperately to have that 4 touchdown, 400-yard game. Like we want our Patrick Mahomes, right?
Yeah.
That's what Bears fans want. And the thing is that we don't necessarily need that if the other pieces are in play. I forget who that was that went to the Super Bowl that year, and it escapes me. But he only averaged like 182 to like I think about 200 yards that year.
Who he played for?
Oh my God, I can't.
Do you know what year the Super Bowl?
I want to say, I know it was the early 2000s.
Is it the Baltimore Ravens?
Who was that with the Ravens?
Trent Dilfer.
There you go. Dilfer didn't average that many yards when he was playing.
No, he didn't.
Dude, we got to the Super Bowl with Rex Grossman.
Yeah.
But you know that. But see, we were just like that Ravens team.
That Ravens had a line, that D-line.
Our defense took us to the Super Bowl like that Ravens team took them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because that's the Shannon Sharp played on that Ravens team.
Yeah.
And he was the only like offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? That year when the Bears went to the Super Bowl, they got a little arrogant.
They did.
Yeah.
They got too arrogant and thought when you start telling that the OG Bears, it's like, oh man,
you're going like a Sean.
Yeah.
Hey man, look, I ain't gonna even front. I love me some Urlacher. Cause look, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I ain't hardly see him playing the game though.
Me either, but I'm just saying, who since Singletary have we had like that? And after Urlacher, we really ain't had no guy like that in the secondary.
But you had Urlacher, you had Lance Briggs,
Alex Brown.
Yeah, they was killing though.
Yeah, you remember he had Mike Brown at safety.
Yeah. Peanut. I think
Peanut. You had
Peanut was on this. But look, that whole punching game that people
that's
because of Prince
Peanut.
Nakamura.
Yeah,
we had a squad, man.
They had a better coach.
Lovey.
I'm telling you, bring Lovey back. We might do something. Look, and I said that to say that we don't necessarily. Dalton was doing okay for what he was doing, And and we didn't even give him a chance to have a bad game.
I think
Well,
they
we
should have played
pressured
them.
them for. We
They should have
pressured
played them
You know
both.
what?
That,
Chicago
right. I'm like,
pressured
what?
them
They could have. They
They
absolutely
could
could
have
have
played them both,
both.
man.
They could have. They could have absolutely played them both.
But we pressured them, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, fans
Folks
are
trying to
terrible.
say their jobs around
Go
there.
Go back to what I was saying. Nagy is with Cassidy. They up at the mansion chilling, or the penthouse downtown, and saying, let's throw them the bone that they want.
Yeah.
And watch it fail. And the people be screaming for Mitch to come back.
Man, look, they're gonna be screaming for Jay Cutler to come back in a minute.
That's what I'm saying. Mitch
You would not disrespect the greatest
Oh,
Chicago Bear quarterback statistically ever. You would
right.
not
I'm like, he
disrespect
is
that man.
only the greatest as in stats.
My nigga Cuddy.
Mitch was, to me, he's showing that the Bears will need him at this point.
He gonna be starting on somebody's team next year. You know that, right?
He may be starting on Chicago Bears.
Jacksonville.
Is it too
gonna
late?
pick him up.
The Chicago Bears gonna pick him back up. The Chicago Bears gonna pick him back up. I guarantee you, Chicago Bears gonna be like, "Thank you, Fields. We got a better offer for you." Matter of fact, you go ahead to Miami Dolphins.
Mitch finna get some money this summer.
Go ahead to here, and we're gonna bring back Mitch.
Y'all really think that the Bears is gonna get Mitch back?
I don't know about the Bears, but I know Mitch finna get paid this summer.
Somebody
Mitch will be starting for somebody next season.
Mitch coming back to the Bears. If this system doesn't get better under Fields as the main QB, Dalton is coming back in the lineup. What'll happen if the Bears don't make the playoffs and don't look like they're gonna make the playoffs, Dalton is coming back into the lineup, and what they're gonna do is say they're gonna let Dalton play the rest of the year on the season.
Might be a lineup next Sunday.
Yep.
So let me ask y'all a question: is Cam still available?
Yeah, Cam's still out there.
I mean,
but you know, but that's politics, though, Mike.
Would it be so bad if we signed Cam?
But you got to realize no one's gonna touch Cam. The reason why the Patriots got rid of Cam
because he's black.
No, it's because he didn't get that shot.
No, it's because he's black.
Okay, we want to say that, then we can say
look,
that.
Let's
no one's going to touch Cam right now.
Let's call a spade a spade. It ain't because he didn't get that shot. I just don't think so.
Okay.
And this, the only reason I say that is because when I look at the New England Patriots, I don't see black. Not at the head, and not in the position of quarterback, not a star position. I just don't see it. And it could just be me. I'm not saying that's how New
England
is.
One's going to pick Cam up because of you. I understand where you're coming from,
but you know what I'm saying.
They're going to use that vaccine issue is the reason why they're not picking them up.
But I just think I really just think
because
that
it wasn't. He would have got a job alone because the Texans need a quarterback because they're trying to get rid of Watson.
I understand
for a box of rocks,
and it's the same thing. It's the same thing with Kaepernick, right? It's politics plays a big part in it, and you couldn't tell me that at the time there were 29 or 28 other quarterbacks that was better than Kaepernick at that time when he wasn't playing. And it's just the culture of the NFL, unfortunately. And we're in a state right now. And I think it could be a result of that too. I think they were so like, hey, we got a black quarterback. Because remember when they got out, that's the first thing everybody was saying. Oh man, we got a black quarterback. I think they put him out there just for that reason, just because he was black, not necessarily because he was ready.
And not because he was good enough.
Right. And not because he was that great. I think they was like, hey, he's black and this looks good. It's a good PR move. Let's put him out there.
And if we don't, it's gonna make it look like
if we don't, it's gonna make us
racist.
Exactly. It's gonna make us look bad. And they pulled
Dalton. Expose us.
They pulled right. We're gonna get exposed. They pulled Dalton when he was not. I've never seen an instance where a quarterback who wasn't playing bad get pulled.
Yeah, and Dalton. And if you look at Dalton, he don't care, and he every week that we going down in flames is making him look like
it makes him look better.
My bad, Mike and Phil. He over there too with them having Scott.
he chilling with the McCaskies and Nagy like
like, hey, keep him in. We gonna let him burn himself.
Keep him in for another 3 weeks. It's cool.
Yeah, the fans will be. They telling Dalton while he's sitting on the couch with his scotch. The fans gonna cry for you to come back. I'm telling you.
With his
because
scotch,
Chicago Bear fans are weekly fans. What I mean by weekly, if you killing, we with you that week. But if you start bombing, we're gonna tear you to shreds.
It's just how Chicago is.
That's how we are made. That's what we do.
It's just how we built. Listen, I love the Bears, but I tell y'all this all the time. I have to be realistic. And my love for the Bears does not blind me to the fact that there are some things that's wrong. It's just some things that's wrong. And I believe most of it stems from upper management. I just do. And until upper management gets fixed, the Bears are going to continue. I think when we made it to the Super Bowl with Lovey, I think we made it to the Super Bowl in spite of.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? We just made it to the Super Bowl in spite of, because you had a good team, you had a lot of talent, and we made it in spite of management. But I think they have I think the Bears have a bigger issue than Justin Fields making rookie mistakes and us and our average O-line. I think it just goes a lot deeper than that.
And you hit it on the head, Mike, with that. Yeah. Because we can use my beloved Bulls as an example.
Man, come on.
When they was up on the Pax and Gar Foreman and John Paxson, what they do? They got rid of them, brought in the whole, and people don't know that the guy that's running our team now is the guy that constructed that Denver team right now. That good Denver team, he constructed that. That's where he came from.
Man.
And it's a totally different team now. So you on point when you say not only Nagy needs to go. What's homeboy name, Sean? What's your boy up over him? I can't remember his name right now.
Pace.
Yeah,
Pace got to go too.
Yeah, they all got to go.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be another 40 years before you see the Bears win another Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And it's insane. We've had too many good teams with legit talent that was just mismanaged, and they didn't go anywhere and they didn't do anything. And until we fix management, man, I don't think it's gonna get any better. But look, on a bright note, I do want to talk about Khalil, and I ain't talking about Mac. I'm talking about Herbert. Listen,
he's the only bright spot in that game, Mike. Let's be real.
This dude has been putting in work, and I'm telling you now, when Montgomery comes back, if they don't split reps between him and Montgomery, that's going to be the dumbest move that they can possibly make. This guy has proved over the last few weeks that he is a legit back. He legit. Yeah. And is Montgomery legit? Absolutely. But there is no reason that they can't. There's no reason that they can't run all three of them guys.
You have weapons.
You have come on. There's no reason that all three of them guys can't get reps out there. We have a legitimate run game.
Yeah.
You know how crazy that sounds? Man, the Bears got a legit run game. When's the last time we was able to say that? With Forte and not that other guy that y'all keep thinking about that we keep forgetting. But Matt Forte was probably The last.
He about to make me do
Don't
it
do
again.
it.
I
Don't do
forget
it.
about it
Don't
already.
do it.
Sean. You know what?
No.
Thomas.
No, it wasn't Thomas.
It don't
Not
matter.
Thomas.
It don't matter.
See what you did, Mike?
Jordan Howard.
Jordan Howard.
Jordan Howard. Oh, thank God. All right. So look, besides Jordan Howard and Matt Forte, we haven't had a legitimate run game, and we got three legit backs
Running behind that line that we got.
and they running behind that trash line that we got. Can you imagine if we had an actually good O-line? Oh my God.
But you know what? It don't even technically have to be in the line because of that good backs. They see a little split, they gone, and that's what our backs do. We just don't stay consistent to the run game.
Right.
It's like the players know, the other team know, okay, they're getting ready to throw it because they done ran twice, 3 times. So let's make them throw it. They're gonna throw it now.
Yep.
And the run game could be working perfectly.
Yes.
And we'd be like, all right, we need to throw.
That's
Nagy.
That's that cookie cutter playbook mentality that oh God, I can't.
And our run game is great, but our pass game is horrible. I mean, I'm sorry, but I am disappointed in our receiving core.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry.
And
I am so sorry. I'm tired of seeing one big play every game.
Some of these passes that these guys are dropping, it's just like
it's horrible.
You have to make those catches.
It's horrible.
Yeah. Nobody other team is looking at you either to say we want to draft them.
No.
You're not even making yourself marketable.
Nope. Horrible.
Nope, not at all, man. So listen, man. So it's we still got a lot of work to do. We are under 500 as of Sunday. We're 3-4. I gave them 9 games when the season started. I don't know, man.
Nope.
If we can pull off 7,
they got string some wins together, man. And
I know.
And it don't get no easier.
No. Like I said, if we can pull off 7 wins this season, I'll be surprised. I'm just gonna be honest with you, but yeah, it's
nothing you can really say.
You can't really say anything, man.
Nope.
It's the Bears. What can you do? All right, man. But before we get up out of here, gotta toss that game ball, man. Who you giving it to, Phil?
Herbert.
Yeah. I mean, is anybody else that deserve it? Really?
She's the only one that deserve a game ball.
Yeah, man. It's a tragedy.
And them dudes gonna start tackling Michael.
Look, I already said. Look,
I mad at Lance Briggs, but Briggs is keeping it real, man. Y'all gotta start tackling, man.
Man, look, these guys. Watching the Raiders game, they were bouncing off of the players. Bouncing off of them.
What happened to us with tackling? I don't know what happened.
I'm like, who is the? Anyway, that's a conversation.
Let's see. Whatever, man.
Conversation for another show. Who we got coming up next? Who we playing next?
Who you give me your game ball to?
Oh, it's going to Herbert. No, that's automatic.
My game ball is not going to Herbert. It's not going to Fields. My game ball is going to the fans that travel from Chicago to Tampa to watch that sorry game. You guys deserve the game ball.
Oh, yeah. Y'all MVPs.
That's who gets the game ball.
A lot of folks, man, they just spend all that good money down there.
All that good money.
Rooms
they enjoy some good sunshine.
Did they really think that they were going to win? Well, I know somebody thought, was like, Mike, we got a good chance. I'm like,
I had people saying, we beat them last year. I'm like, come on, you do not count last year. Last year they was discovering who they were.
They was
and by the end of the year, they had the Super Bowl in their hands.
Absolutely, man.
We caught them early.
We caught them early.
That's why we got that one. We caught them early.
We caught them
early.
I
sit up here and think that we were that team?
No.
Yeah. You know what? Since Phil be giving his game ball out to everybody, I'm gonna do the same thing. Listen, I'm giving one to Herbert, and he gonna share it with the fans because I agree with you. You travel to Tampa Bay to watch the Bears lose 38-3. You the real MVP in
There
this
you
one,
is,
boy.
huh?
I
Them
promise you.
Them the real MVPs.
Yep. It's for real.
Who we got coming up for the next game, Phil?
San Fran.
Yep.
San Fran, who y'all got?
I'm gonna give it a slight chance, San Fran, because they haven't been playing great, and I don't trust Garoppolo.
Yeah.
You don't trust Jimmy G?
No,
Okay, all right.
man,
All right.
they went out and drafted a whole. They went and moved up and went out and drafted a whole nother quarterback in the first round.
Okay, that was Bill Belichick's boy. All right, so Phil got the Bears over San Fran.
Yeah,
Sean, who you picking?
There's no question about it. Bear down. We're not losing 3 in a row.
Bear down, not losing 3 in a row.
By 6 points.
By 6?
I'm gonna slice 3 off of that, Sean. I'm gonna say 3.
Yeah, I
can't trust us right now,
and that's where I am. It's like,
I mean,
I want to say
I think we would win, but I can't trust us to, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's time to put Dalton in.
Listen,
if we want to salvage this season, and we seriously want to salvage the season and make a run, I think it's time to sit
put
little boy down for a minute.
I'm gonna say this: if they put Dalton in, if they bring Dalton back, I give us a chance, and I say by 3. If Fields if they let Fields play again, we're not gonna take it.
Because you know what, Mike? I know we're getting ready to go. Other teams are saying, this rookie ain't ready.
Exactly. And they already
more tape on. That's why I said sit them down right now.
Listen, the Raiders have, and I know we didn't talk about the game because we missed that week, but the Raiders had him, dude. They were knocking him around. Every team from this point forward is going to come gunning for him.
That's what Cleveland was doing.
Cleveland was. They are going to come gunning for him.
Heavy blitz.
I'm telling you now, if they don't take Fields out, he's not going to be worth anything to anybody come next year.
Nope.
And this has nothing to do with him as being.
And they got nothing to do with it.
I still think that he got potential to be a great quarterback. But I think if we seriously want to salvage this season and seriously want to make a run for a wild card, because the division is gone.
Yeah, man.
Division is gone. Green Bay is gonna run away with that. So now we have to fight with Minnesota.
Can we not talk about Aaron, please?
So it's time to put Dalton in there and see what we can do.
Yeah, I agree.
And the receivers gotta get space. Y'all gotta get Allen. I know you want your money and all, but the best way you can get your money is start making some plays, man.
That's it, man. So look, I think that's it for us on today, man. We got Bears Sunday over San Fran. If they got Dalton in, if Fields stay in, I think San Fran is going to take it. Look, man, there's nowhere to go but up from here. So I'm hoping that things get better. I know the road ain't gonna get no easier for them because we got a rough schedule. So we'll see how it all pan off, man. Maybe some injuries will do us. Maybe the injury gods will be in our favor. Who knows what'll happen? But
Tampa didn't have Gronk or Brown.
Yeah,
14 Sunday COVID for Nagy. 14 Sundays.
Come on. We gonna
Nagy do 14 Sundays.
We taking dominion over this Bears schedule. We speaking it right now. Nagy gonna be out for 3 weeks.
14 Sundays.
14 Sundays. Let's make it happen.
2022, bro. In Miami.
Let's make it happen. Listen, man, that's it for us. This has been Moving the Chains. I'm your boy Mike. That's Phil. That's Sean. And until we talk again, man, let's bear down, and we'll holler at y'all on next week. Peace out.
Yeah.